What if I told you that the biggest difference between the average American and a millionaire isn't their salary, it isn't their education, and it definitely isn't luck? Every single day, millions of people wake up, go to work, earn money, pay bills, and repeat the exact same cycle for decades. Meanwhile, a much smaller group quietly builds wealth year after year, even during recessions, inflation, and market crashes. The shocking truth is that most millionaires don't have secret investment strategies. They simply follow habits that most Americans ignore. And today, you're about to discover those habits. If you stay until the end, one of these could completely change the way you think about money forever. Imagine two people making exactly the same income, $80,000 a year. 10 years later, one is drowning in debt while the other has built a seven-figure net worth. Same paycheck, different habits. That's because wealth isn't created in one big moment. It's built through thousands of small financial decisions that compound over time. Millionaires understand something that most people don't. Your habits determine your future far more than your income ever will. The first habit most Americans ignore is paying themselves first. The average person waits until the end of the month to save whatever money is left. The problem? There's usually nothing left. Millionaires reverse the process. Before paying bills, before shopping, before entertainment, they automatically move a portion of every paycheck into investments or savings. They treat investing like a mandatory bill, not an optional expense. That's how wealth grows quietly in the background while everyone else wonders where their money disappeared. The second habit is focusing on assets instead of appearances. Many people spend their money trying to look rich. Luxury cars, expensive clothes, the latest gadgets. Millionaires often do the opposite. They buy things that generate income or grow in value. They understand that every dollar has a job. A dollar spent on status disappears. A dollar invested has the potential to earn more dollars. Real wealth is often invisible because it sits inside investments, businesses, and appreciating assets, not in flashy lifestyles. The third habit is making money work even while they sleep. There are only 24 hours in a day, which means your income from working has a limit. Millionaires build additional income streams. They invest in stocks, dividend-paying companies, rental properties, digital businesses, or other assets that continue producing income without requiring constant labor. They understand one simple truth. If your money isn't working, you never stop working. The fourth habit is protecting their biggest investment, their knowledge. Wealthy people never stop learning. They read books, study markets, listen to experts, and constantly improve their skills. Every new skill increases their earning potential. Most people spend hours scrolling social media every day. Millionaires spend those same hours learning something that could increase their income for years. Information alone doesn't create wealth, but applied knowledge often does. The fifth habit is controlling emotions around money. During market crashes, many investors panic and sell. During market booms, they chase trends because of fear of missing out. Millionaires understand that emotional decisions are usually expensive decisions. Instead of reacting to headlines, they stick to long-term plans. They know markets rise and fall, but patience has historically rewarded disciplined investors more than emotional ones. Another habit that often goes unnoticed is avoiding lifestyle inflation. When most people get a raise, they immediately upgrade their lifestyle. Bigger house, new car, more subscriptions, more monthly payments. Millionaires often increase their investments before increasing their spending. They allow their income to grow faster than their expenses. This simple difference creates enormous wealth over decades because every raise becomes another opportunity to invest instead of another excuse to spend. Millionaires also think in decades, not days. Most people want quick results. They want the perfect investment, the fastest side hustle, or the easiest path to wealth. But building lasting financial security usually takes consistency over many years. Compounding doesn't look exciting at first. In fact, it often feels slow. But eventually, small gains begin producing gains of their own, and that's when wealth starts accelerating. Time is one of the greatest financial advantages anyone can have. Here's another habit that rarely gets attention. They say no more often than they say yes. Every purchase is a trade-off. Every unnecessary expense is money that could have been invested. Millionaires don't deny themselves everything. They simply become intentional. Before spending, they ask one question. Will this decision move me closer to financial freedom or further away from it? That single question changes countless financial decisions. Perhaps the most important habit is taking responsibility. It's easy to blame inflation, the economy, employers, or bad luck. And yes, external factors absolutely affect financial opportunities. But millionaires focus on what they can control: increasing income, improving skills, reducing unnecessary expenses, investing consistently, and making better long-term decisions. They spend less energy complaining and more energy building. Now here's something that surprises many people. Most millionaires didn't become wealthy because they hit the jackpot or found one magical investment. They became wealthy because they repeated simple habits for years while everyone else searched for shortcuts. The habits themselves aren't complicated. The challenge is staying consistent when results aren't immediately visible. So ask yourself this: which path are you following today? Are your daily habits helping you build wealth, or are they quietly keeping you stuck? Because your financial future isn't decided by one lucky break. It's shaped by the small choices you make every single day. The millionaire habits most Americans ignore aren't hidden secrets. They're simple principles repeated consistently. Pay yourself first, invest before spending, build assets instead of appearances, keep learning, stay emotionally disciplined, avoid lifestyle inflation, think long-term, and let compounding do its work. You don't need to earn millions to start acting like someone who will. Your future wealth begins with the habits you choose today, not someday. If this video changed the way you think about money, hit the like button, subscribe for more practical finance and money motivation content, and comment below. I'm building wealth. Because the journey to financial freedom doesn't start when you become a millionaire. It starts when you begin thinking like one.